Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 10, Episode 12 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town, and today we are facing Red Bull Salzburg. We're hosting them in the second leg of the Europa League first knockout round. We have a 1-0 lead that we somehow managed to bring back with us from Austria, and then we're playing Ruthin with the Wags in the Welsh Cup quarterfinals. Can we get through another round? We'll find out very soon. But I thought we'd start by having a quick update of the club vision. You can see we're rated as an A, which, I mean, we should always just be an A+ in my personal opinion. What I do appreciate has the board has done here, though, for me, is the Iron Brew in the Welsh League Cup. We got knocked out early, not important. They decided it's not important, so that's good. That certainly helps make it look like we've had a much better season than perhaps we have. But there we go. We have, of course, won the league last episode as well, and so it's just looking really good. We've got our facilities ready to go. They'll be upgraded right at the start of next season, mid-September. So that's good because that should give us state-of-the-art then youth facilities, and will be one-off state-of-the-art actual training facilities. So everything there is going well. Now, there's one game to catch you up on since last episode. That was a league game against Clonelly. Of course, Allmark, was it 11 goals he needs to break the goal-scoring record? Let's see how he did. We took a first-half lead when Vukovic's cross was deflected in off the defender, and secured the points late on when Ryan Burke crossed for Ian Cheney. So yeah, not good. Another scoreless game for Allmark. We never got out of first gear in this game. We controlled it. We dominated it. Nobody that's going to play in the European game here played in this one. And yeah, you can see there we dominated the game. We just couldn't score. I really worry that he's going to just stumble over the line here and fall short now. There's still what, I think 8 games to go. He needs 11 goals. It's still doable for him, but it is starting to get to the point where he needs to be better. We'll have a quick update of the league table. It doesn't really matter anymore. We've won the league and we're not going to have a perfect season. So there it is. Bengal City, though, are in second, 3 points ahead of the New Saints. So maybe, you never know, could Afan Lido get them as well, and maybe they fall out of the top 3 altogether. As I said, the league gets parked today. First up, we're hosting Red Bull Salzburg. Then we're hosting Ruthin Town. Let's go and have a look at what we're doing here against the Austrians. It is a massive game. We are in excellent form. We're not the favourites, which is a little bit frustrating. Scout report, you can see we don't know too much about them. We do have a report, an analysis report from our game against them in the first leg. We can see that they attacked mostly through the middle, maybe a little bit narrow, but not too bad. We can see their passing network there and their key passes as well. And this is a team that we're sending out to hopefully get the job done. We're just going back to the European formation, no stuffing around. Yeah, and hopefully it'll get the job done for us. So Tanaskovic goes in goal. He is a decent keeper. We've seen him drop a couple of howls in Europe. Hopefully he'll have a good one here. But you can see he's only 20. I know there's been some talk in the Discord about, we should have accepted the bid that came in for him. But the problem, as I said in the time, is that it's replacing him with the wages that we can offer. And we'll just get another young keeper in who's going to make mistakes. So we've got to, I think, have faith in him. He's still got a lot of room to improve there. The back four, it's 5, I should say. It's Norrington, Davies, Lolo, Goddard, Wanmi, and Cameron comes in because of the Ignatievic suspension accumulation for him. So hopefully Billy Cameron will do a good job for us there. Brewerton, Murphy, and Yamaguchi in midfield. The Big Mac, Heinz Mackmeyer, and Tommy Williamson go up top. Let's go. So they've changed the way they're playing again. Now this does look a little narrow, doesn't it? But yeah, you can see we've got 3 players are booking away from a suspension as well, which isn't ideal. Pick up where you left off, boys. We can't allow complacency. I think that's got to be it, doesn't it? Everybody looks focused. Some calm, we have faith. And, come on. Alright, and here we go. We did, of course, beat them, didn't we, comfortably in Champions League qualifying. We beat them, of course, when they only had 10 men at their place. But we did win 2-0 at our place when they had 11. Now, what we don't want to do, obviously, is concede an away goal because we only have one of those ourselves. And here we go. Cameron with a throw in there for Mackmeyer. Back for Cameron. Can he get a bit of quality into the box for us? He can't. Yamaguchi picks it up, though. Brewerton has it now. He goes out there for Cameron. Back to Brewerton. Crossfield ball. Nice one for Murphy. Murphy, one more out there for Norrington Davies. Can he get a cross in? Where's the Big Mac? There he is, and it's over the bar. Oh, Heinz, mate. That was a good chance. A really good chance. Here we go again. This is promising. Ball in for Mackmeyer. Flick on. It's cleared away by the Austrians. We pick it up with Lolo. He gets it out to Norrington Davies. Cuts in field there for Brewerton. Back out for Murphy to Brewerton. Brewerton. Murphy. Oh, come on. We've got a run there from Norrington Davies. He's in a little bit of space. We've gone the other side. It's the loose pass. We should pick that up again. One me in for Yamaguchi. Out there for Cameron. Can he get past his man and get across in? He's doing his best. He's done a decent ball in. Norrington Davies. Oh, it's a good header. And he just can't quite direct it on target. Let's tell him to concentrate. We are doing okay here. We haven't seen anything from them yet. They're yet to have a shot at goal. But of course, if they do get one and it goes in the back of the net, then we find ourselves in a little bit of trouble. Come on, boys. Oh, come on. Can we defend? Can we defend? Brewerton with a header away. Stays with Red Bull. Come on. Can we win this ball back? They build from the back. Diakate over for Diarra. Back they go to Vanderwiff. That's not how you say that. Diakate to Vanderwiff. We'll go with it now. We'll stick with it. All the way back to their keeper. I mean, that's good defense. But as I always say, the nature of a highlight is that something tends to happen. Ball out. Can we win that? No. Dest back to Vanderwiff. Vanderwiff's going to score the winner, isn't he? Diakate. Oh, it's patient. It's becoming a long old highlight. Dest tries to get past Norrington Davies. He gets back. Oh, it's a penalty. One me has given away not his first penalty in Europe this season. Is he going to get himself sent off as well? Oh, one me. What have you done? I mean, we have to just go 4 at the back, don't we? Oh, that is not good. Tanaskovic, you need to make a save for us, mate, please. It was, of course, a penalty in the first leg that got us our goal. Come on, Tanaskovic. No, he can't save it. Red Bull Salzburg draw level on the night. They have a man advantage as well. And it's the first shot they've had at goal. We are tied at 1. Show some passion, boys. But no one else is on a booking, so it doesn't particularly matter if you can show a little bit of passion. Just don't show too much when you're on a booking. And it's half time. We're losing 1-0. We're down to 10 men. We're tied on aggregate, of course. We have to say we're not happy with that. Tanaskovic has lost confidence. Can we build him back up? We can. Lee Goddard is there. Faith in you, mates. We'll stay with it. I mean, we weren't bad. It was just that it was the one moment of madness from one me, wasn't it? We are going to have to either score a goal or take it to penalties here, though. We have the option to go to wingers, but unfortunately, wingers isn't really going to help us. We're not having Yamaguchi's having a nightmare, so let's get Sam York on for him. Switch those two around. Sam York, I think, is a little bit better. Just as, oh no, he can play as a Mozilla. Okay, that's fine. Demand more, boys. Come on. We're still, you'd argue, the better team here. Alright, let's try just going a little bit higher tempo, a little bit more direct. Yeah. We'll stay with that. We'll stay with that. Mac Myers not having a good game either. Come on, boys. Demand more. Oh, it's almost next goal. If they score, that we're obviously screwed because we're not going to be able to recover from being behind on away goals at this point. And is it going to go to extra time? It looks like it is. It is. Well, we've given as good as we got on terms of the match stats there. It's a penalty apiece away from home that takes us into extra time. Let's go with an assertive. It's time for everyone to dig in here. Don't let this go. We've got Goddard on a booking. Surely we're not going to lose 2 of our centre-backs to second yellows, are we? Surely not. We've got faith in you all, boys. Yeah. We do, of course, have 2 more subs. We could bring O'Halloran on for Goddard, who's not playing particularly well. And that would get rid of that booking. Here we go with a throw. Norrington Davies to Williamson. Can Tommy Williamson provide a little bit of magic? Murphy back there for Norrington Davies. Can we find Macmire in the middle? We can't. It's headed away. Brewerton picks it up though. Out there for Cameron. Can he get across into the box? Come on, we need just one moment. It's headed away. It's there for Sam York. Back to Norrington Davies. Norrington Davies gets past his man. Cross comes in. It's McMire! Hines! McMire, the Big Mac! Scores the goal early in the first half of extra time. It's 2-1 on aggregate. Now, of course, if they score, it goes 2-2. They will win on away goal. So it's still very, very tense. But a good ball in from Norrington Davies. He's delivered 2 assists for the penalty and then the cross there for McMire. He set it up and McMire just headed it into the back of the net. We're 2-1 up with 10 men. Can we see this out now? That is the big question, isn't it? To be honest, we haven't seen much of them. We really, really haven't. But we just need to... We hadn't seen anything of them before they got the penalty either, had we? McMire's looking tired. Norrington Davies is looking tired. One thing we probably want to do is take these guys off of wing-backs. Just put them on full-backs on support. We don't need them bombing forward as much anymore. Do we bring Montgomery on for some fresh legs at left-back? There's an argument to say that's maybe a sensible thing to do. We could bring Rene Felge on to play up front as well, for some fresh legs, so his match sharpness is really not great. I'm going to leave it. These guys are doing okay. They're doing okay. Concentrate, boys. Come on. You deserve this. You've done so well with 10 men. It would be heartbreak, wouldn't it, to go out of it now. Alright, let's start making some time wasters. Let's get Felge on for McMire, who's done his job and is absolutely knackered. And I think the other sub will have to be... Let's start and close this thing down. We'll go defensive. We'll be more disciplined. We'll lower our tempo. We'll waste time. We'll play for set pieces. We'll continue to slow it down. And we'll make that last sub, and we'll make it Montgomery for Norrington. Norrington Davies is the captain on the night, though. Let's just leave it then. Let's just leave it. Yeah, I'm terrified of making a change and stuffing something up. I don't want to change the defense. Oh, we could push. Yeah, we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. Come on, boys. Come on. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. Well done, boys. 10 men. And we've done it. We're into the hat for the next round. Hines McMire, right at the start of stoppage time, has done it for us. It was Tennis Corrich's 100th career appearance too. Look at that. Well done to you, sir. In a 50th game, we can see him all down there. I always forget to look at this, but there it is all down there. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. I'm really, really proud of that performance, boys. That was brilliant. Less proud of me, if I'm honest. That's going to be him, of course, missing in the next round for at least the first leg, but O'Halloran can come in, so hopefully it won't be too much of a blow. Norrington Davies, I tell you what, he is beginning to really look the part in Europe, isn't he? He's playing really, really well for us. Guys, that is that. We do have the draw for the second round coming up, so we'll be back for that, and then, of course, we send out the wags. I'm Chaz Hogan, Australian journalist here in Neon, ahead of the Europa League second knockout round draw.
We only need 10 men!
Mate, would you bugger off? I'm trying to work here.
Alright, here we go. Second knockout round tie time. Let's have a look and see what we can do. Now, this is basically everybody that's left now, with all the group winners come back in. So behind my head, we have Arsenal, Celtic, Borussia Dortmund, Napoli, Valencia, Jesus Christ, Bayer Leverkusen, Benfica, and Bala Town. We are not the lowest coefficient points left in the thing, so that's nice. Then we've got Porto, Roma, Wolves, Sevilla, we have Sporting, Marseille, Schalke. Yeah, I always get Schalke and Shakhtar mixed up, don't I? But I got it right that time, and then I doubted myself. And Fenerbahce. There is no doubting we want Fenerbahce in this draw, is there? Let's go and see who we get. There's some big teams in this. I don't think we're going to win it this year, unfortunately, based off some of the teams that are left in there. Fenerbahce's first out of the hat, and we're going to have a tough one. All right. We are second out at home first against FC Porto. Well, it's going to depend on what sort of team they have, isn't it? But typically, Porto's quite strong. Roma, Arsenal would be a good tie. Benfica are going to have Marseille. Ideally, we want some of the big teams to get drawn against each other. They have done there. That, if we were to get past Porto, it makes it a little bit easier for us. Sevilla and Napoli have drawn each other. It's going to be Bayer Leverkusen and Wolves. So maybe not the worst draw we could have got. Fenerbahce was the dream, obviously, but it is going to be Porto. And let's have a look and see how they've done in Europe so far this season, shall we? And see exactly what we're up against here. They were in the Europa League, so they're not a Champions League club. They got through. They won a group with Eintracht Frankfurt, Club Brugge, and Saint Etienne, and they won it quite comfortably. So it's going to be tough, but can we do it? Let me know what you think in the comments. Can we do it, guys? It's time for the Wags. Alright then, here we go. The Wags are warming up and ready to go. We are heavy favourites for this one. 1-14 or 14-1 on, however you say it. 20-1 Ruthin Town. Let's go and have a quick look at what we're expecting from them. They are currently sitting second in the second division, just behind Kefan Druids by 4 points. So they're a chance of coming up, but you'd say you'd probably be backing Kefan to do that. They're an adventurous standard playing style. They have Stephen Leahy as their manager. I tell you what, whoever's responsible for hiring Ruthin's managers, they're a star. Another really good manager they've got. It was, of course, the Bulgarian guy where is he at now? Barry Town, I think, that they had before him. They certainly know how to find a good manager. Anyway, let's have a quick look at what we're expecting from them here. I'm not sure if this is exactly how they're going to come out against this, but you never know. We can see their positional heat map here from their win against Quaus. We'll go with passing network there and their key passes as well. And this is it. These are the team of Wags that are getting sent out. It's Burgess in goal. He's been the goalkeeper throughout the cup run so far, so we'll keep faith with him. Robson continues at left back. He's starting to really kick on with a full-time contract and our facility, so that's good to see. KDH, Griffin, McMenemy are the two centre-backs, and it is Richards, who again has done a good job for us so far in the cup run. He continues at right back. It's Will Giggs. A little bit older, but we did sign him in the hope that he would become something. So he goes in midfield with Curtis Owen. It's going to be Up Gareth, of course, down the right. It's Sean Davies down the left. It is Ewan Dixon and I'm not supposed to say Gwynedd, it's Griffiths or something. But anyway, this guy goes up top. Again, he's coming along. The little bit of football we're giving him in the cup it's improving him. So we're going to go with him. We do have Allmark and York on the bench, as well as Gosney if we need them, and youngster Dan Garmy, who will look to give some game time to if things are going well. This is the quarterfinal. Let's see if we can make the last four. Alright, here we go. They are lining up as expected. They are going to come and have a go at us, it looks like. So well, we'll see how that goes for them, I guess. What do you want to say? This encourage the team, says Gomez. Come on, show me what we can do to keep our run going. I think we'll go with that. It tends to be the team talk that works best for us for the most part. So, yeah. We've got a good reaction from them there, so let's hope that, we get that sort of reaction out there on the field now. It is still a very strong team we've put out. Obviously, the weaknesses, the goalkeeper and the fullbacks are not at the standard of the rest of the team, but certainly the two centre-backs are good quality. Centre of midfield with Giggs is maybe not quite as strong as it could be, otherwise, but the reason Sam York's not playing is mostly because I want to make sure he's fresh for Porto. Porto is coming up the next midweek. So we don't, Yamaguchi didn't play too well, did he? So I'm thinking maybe Sam York starts against Porto. But we'll deal with that sort of next episode when we get a little bit closer to the game time there. But it's not been much of a first half to look at, has it? We've dominated the game, but we haven't at the same time really created anything, and that is a very quick first half. We'll say, let's be assertive. We're not happy with that. I'm sort of conscious of the fact that it is a lot of young players that don't necessarily play too much for us. But, I mean, we just didn't create anything there whatsoever, did we? Let's maybe look to exploit the flanks. We do have, obviously, our better players are in wide areas, so let's try that. And, yeah, let's see how this second half goes for us. Giggs is looking nervous. Oh, it's a highlight. Robson throws it in for Giggs. Let's see what he can do. Back to Robson, back to Giggs. For Owen, to Robson, to Giggs. Well, at least we know we can pass to each other. That's a start. Here we go with Sean Davies. He's one of the stars of this team, of course. Ewan Dixon, there's a good ball out there for Ap Gareth. Can he find Gwynedd in the middle? He cannot. Oh, but he finds Davies at the back post, and it's just over. But that's more like it, boys. That's a lot better. Do we need to bring Allmark off the bench and see if he can do something here for us? I'm wondering if we need to praise them. because, you know, we're dominating the game. We just cannot find a way through, can we? And that shouldn't be a problem for this team, especially in sort of attacking areas, because we do have a lot of good attacking players on the field. Here we go. Giggs has a little bit of time. He unleashes. Oh, Will Giggs! A first goal for Bala Town, and it is a memorable goal for Bala Town. That may well feature in goals of the season. What a strike from Will Giggs. The young midfielder we snapped up when he was released by, I think it was FM20. Gwynedd doing his best to get the goal ruled off for offside there. Managed to sneak through, and there we go, 1-0 to the Wags, and are we going into the semi-finals? 15 to play, another highlight. Who's going to take this? 43 is, I don't know who 43 is. It's Gwynedd, the young striker. He unleashes. Oh, what a strike from Connor Gwynedd! Oh, the youngsters have stepped up big time here in the quarter-final when we needed them most. That is a stunning free kick. We have seen 2 wonder strikes. Look at the bend on that. That is world class. What a free kick that is. I didn't know he could do that. We've come straight back for another highlight. Are we going to run away with things late here? If we might even try and get Dan Garmy on the field here for Ewan Dixon perhaps. There's a ball forward. Ruthin Town have it still. And if they get one back, we just have to put the champagne in the ice here, don't we? Because we saw against Barry Town in the last round. We're not against conceding some late goals. Bit of pressure on the goalkeeper. He lumps it forward. And it's becoming a bit of a long old highlight now, isn't it? Johnson has it. Can we nick it back off of him? Pritchard in a wide area. We're putting good pressure on them. The cross still comes in, and I'm going to say Burgess had that covered, because I would say that, wouldn't I? All right, let's get Dan Garmy on. Let's get him on for Dixon. On attack, please, mate. And then that is the other youngster on the bench sort of getting some game time. Obviously, the goalkeeper, we're not going to change them. We'll give them some more praise. I tell you what, yes, it's a second division team, but that's been a pretty good performance from the Wags. Here we go with Dixon, cross-blocked. Still, 30 seconds to go. So they're unlikely to score 2 goals. But, of course, you never know. They do still have possession here. Can we win that back? Richards doing his best, makes him cut inside, a long-ranged effort. I think that was always going over. We'll say Burgess had that one covered as well. And that'll do it. There we go. The Wags have put in a really good performance there. 2 wonder goals. First goals of the club for 2 of our youngsters. And I think, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think that was pretty good. So there we go, Bala Town win the Welsh Cup quarter-final. The Wags look as though they might be getting better and better. More money in the bank. We have Cardiff Met Uni in the semi-final. So that is going to be a big game at home as well for the Wags. Giggs was quite magnificent. Look at that. 85% pass completion as well. Well done to you, sir. And Rednick was having a look at KDH, Owen, Dixon and Sean Davies for his next Wales squad. Yeah, but I don't know if a KDH might be worth a look, but other than that, I'm not sure if they're quite up to that standard. But there we go, guys. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And of course, I'm still looking for Viewers Players of the Year. So if you have any nominees, your favourite, or who you think's been our best player this season, make sure you leave me that in the comments. And we'll be back next time for FC Porto, home and away, in the Europa League second knockout round, first and second legs. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, especially playing at home first. If we can get out of home with maybe a 1-0 win, especially if we can keep the clean sheet, then you just never know what we could do away from home. But until then, guys, I've been Aussieville, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.